have cut that video, if we'd have cut that video and said, let's discuss that project, they would have complained. Why did y'all cut that video? We wanted to hear that, so we like, okay.
They want to hear everything.
Everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
even when
anyway.
your camera's down, I love the Lord.
Yes.
Yes, let's go ahead and feed the little children, the little lambs.
So, Mama, tell us please about your likes and dislike about the Gambia up to this point.
Okay. I like just about everything. What I'm gonna say, what I love the most. When I first stayed here, when I first got here, I was staying in Kaloli. And I would sit on the balcony and I would just watch people go by, right? So I watched the goats and the chickens and the cows. I watched the kids in the morning getting the water, the women going to get the water because there was a spigot right outside the compound I was staying in. And what I noticed, and then just driving down like Senegambia Highway, seeing all of this free range cows and goats and chickens just everywhere. Like what I got from it is that everybody is free. Even the animals are free. The dogs, the cats. I mean, the freedom here.
Yes.
I can't even put into words how I didn't understand. Like I'm like, well, how do the animals get home? They're like, they just know that they know where to go.
Even the little babies.
Even the little babies, they know how to get home. And I'm like, wow. And just seeing the children, I have not seen children play outside
so long.
Like
so
this.
much and so long, right? Like since we were kids.
Yes.
Right?
Find their way in the dark. Huh?
And no computer games.
No computer games.
No computer games. Just
you know,
outside.
And to see the children now, what I see around the house, playing with the tires like we used to.
Yes.
I'm like, wow.
I just said that, sweet mama. I just said outside.
Stop messing up my video.
What? Didn't I say outside playing with stuff? And she says,
I said a tire.
that's outside, sweet
You
mama.
didn't say tire. You said outside the stuff.
What, a tire gonna be inside the house, sweet mama?
Okay. Whoa.
I don't know how she do that.
Okay,
It's all
I
good,
forget
sweet
that.
mama. It's
Yeah.
all good. It's all
Okay.
good.
He did say it, guys.
I agree then.
Not like this.
Huh?
Not like this.
Right, different. But I want to jump on what you said. You used the word that I used, which is rich.
Yes.
When I say that, I actually posted this on my Facebook page, and that was one of the words that I used. I said, people are rich here.
Yeah.
By the time I leave and eventually have to go back to the States at some point, right, I'm going to be rich. I'm coming back.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, okay, go ahead, sir. Okay, so.
But I'm like, before I go, I will have had so many lessons in such a short amount of time that lets me understand that, like you said, you don't have to be in a hurry all the time. Things will get done, or maybe they won't.
Right.
Exactly.
So be it. So
You
be
still
it.
live
I have
to live to see
learned
another day.
that I have not had, I don't think, ever in life, because I don't even think I really understood even my own individual growth until I came here. Right?
Okay.
So there are things that I lost and there are things that I gained. So I love the Gambia for that reason.
Gotcha.
Right? The things I don't like.
I'm relating to you so much. Are tears coming to your eyes or no?
No.
Okay, because I'm like, don't be getting misty-eyed on us and stuff. Don't be getting
But
like,
it's true.
okay,
It is.
Okay.
It's my heart is so full, right? It's so it's you can't explain it. The peace that you get,
have to be here.
And the other thing I want to say about that is I want to be very clear that I knew I was going to come to the continent. My first place I thought I was going was Ghana. Okay? And then while I was researching Ghana, you know, the Bag family. I saw the Bag family. I'm like, wait a minute. And they're regular people, cool folks, my kind of folks, right? I said, okay, wait a minute. Because I'm bringing my mother here.
Okay.
And that's why I have to go back.
All right, I understand.
And so I said, Mom, I'm sorry. I thought we were going to Ghana, but I think we're going to Gambia. Like, seriously, we had thought about this, and I'm like, I think we're going to Gambia. And so when I got here, I said, oh, this is everything and more that I thought it was going to be, right?
You're right.
As far as the things I don't like, some of them are just personal preferences and not being able to find some of the stuff that you want to buy. You got to go to different American stores to find different things, and you still don't find kind of what you need.
Exactly.
So it's about, you know, maybe finding a solution to some of those issues.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Right? we need to do something with our trash. We gotta
You're
find
right.
some solutions
Yes.
on that.
We will.
I will say that everything I don't like, I know has a solution to though.
Thank you.
Right?
Opportunity.
And so I'm gonna say that these are not negative things. I would like to say that they're less than positive.
Thank you.
Right?
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Excellent
Exactly.
phraseology.
Those things, like I said, there's something you can get over. Look, listen. As much as we left on the table back wherever we came from, I'm only gonna talk about the States because I really, anyway. Whatever we left there, and whatever conveniences we may have had there, they do not compare to what you gained. when you come here. Like,
My blood pressure went down.
yes, okay,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
right. You lose the weight, and not just your physical weight, but you
You
lose
lo-
that mental weight.
And
Right,
also
baggage.
you learn to
Yes.
love the food that you prepare.
Yes.
You're no longer dealing with the microwavables, you know, the
Yes.
convenience stuff.
Yes.
You learn to, and I have learned so much by being here now, chopping up stuff. I'm like,
Yes.
you know, in America you don't chop it up.
No.
A tomato, you're gone. But
Yes.
far as now, you learn to chop certain things a certain way, and
Yes.
it's like, well, I would have never done this in America. I just threw it together, you know,
Right.
get it done.
They just said that, sweet mama.
You better stop interrupting.
They just said that. But that's okay. That's all right.
Shut up.
She in that copycat mode today. I don't know what's up with that. She's in this copycat
Yes,
mode.
you better
Great minds
stop
think
it.
alike.
Huh?
Great minds
Thank
think
you.
alike.
I
Thank
was
you.
just saying for my own experience, like pounding. I have never done that in the
Yeah,
States, you
that's
know,
true.
to make certain things like pepper. You know how they do the pepper? They pound it and it become a paste.
Yes.
I would have never done that in America.
Yeah, that's how you
You ain't
realize.
gotta go buy sausage.
Exactly. You
That's
make
how
your
realize We
own.
don't
Order on the
know.
pestle.
Like we don't know how to cook. I thought I knew
From
how
scratch.
to cook. 'Cause I would,
Right.
like throw stuff together, but it was in a jar or in a,
Exactly.
But
All that convenience.
I'm like, that's why it takes so long to cook the meals
Yeah.
because they actually cook it from the plant to the fruit
Yeah.
to the
And it tastes so
the
good.
feathers
Yeah.
off the chicken.
True.
I didn't know fish had scales. I didn't know
Oh, you should-
in the store.
We
Like,
should edit that. You said you didn't know
I mean,
fish had scales?
I mean, I didn't know what scales were.
Right.
I heard the term scales.
So
Right.
you bougie.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
it had to. How
Did she say LA?
Wow.
But you realize how uneducated we are on
Exactly, that is
survival
true.
Thank
skills.
you. Yes.
That's
Especially,
why-
you know, like,
Yeah.
but I was one of the ones that I did wash out of the foot tub. But we had it back then.
Yeah,
You
that's
come over here and you see how they wash, and you be looking like, where's that darn washing machine?
right.
You learn to love it more
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
versus when you're in the States. It's like, I'm going to the laundry room. I'll
Yeah.
spend this, blah, 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 whatever. But no.
You learn so much.
Yeah.
And then, like, when you move here, because, you know, we come visit all the time. So you move here, and I decided, okay, there's certain conveniences that I do want. But I know what to do when my washing machine don't work. I know what to do when the power goes out. I know, you know.
Keep living.
Can, like, you know, so you have these survival skills.
What you
And
do
that,
how to watch
you
it.
did, baby.
Thanks
And I'm
to her
like-
hubby.
I realized how educated, like education comes in different forms, not
Mhm.
just books, and
Right.
that's what I want for her. I was worried about schools and how she was gonna get education until I found one of Rakita's videos, Rakita Denise's videos. That's how I found y'all.
Mhm.
She went to high school and she told me what it was about. I said, okay, like you said, there's a solution to everything.
Right.
If there's no sports, I'll be her coach.
Mhm.
If there's no, you know, organizations for Black history, learning Pan-African stuff, we'll teach her somehow. You know, there's always a way to do
Yes,
it. And
exactly.
I would rather her know how to cook food from scratch, wash her own clothes, the
Life
things.
skills.
Yes, life skills. They used to have economics in
In
school.
school.
Home economics.
They took it all out, didn't they?
And I think it was planned
Of course.
to keep us dependent on the microwaves and the everything. We
Right.
got rid of our microwave a couple of years back in the States, and the first year we kept it in the garage because we was like, wait, what are we gonna do? And then we're like, wait a minute, it makes you cook more and
Mhm.
eat fresh.
And that's, like I said, when I got here, that's what happened with me. Because I was so used to, man, the freezer stayed with microwave dinner. And
America,
didn't know,
right?
yes, not only that
Couldn't
we're
even
killing
close the freezer. You
ourselves.
couldn't close the freezer.
We're killing ourselves for
Couldn't
that
close it.
stuff. That
We
stuff
had
wasn't
no
good
idea.
for us.
That's so true.
No.
Yes.
hungry man dinners.
Yeah,
I
that's open
have no
stuff.
idea.
And now, no, you go to my house, you probably see nothing in that fridge because
It'll
you got to
go bad
learn.
if you-
Yes.
and it'll go bad if you have too much.
Exactly.
And I will say I did learn how to shop all over again.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm like,
Yes.
oh,
The
it kind of
bargain.
took me back to the 70s going to the store with my mother, right?
Uh-huh.
You didn't get a whole lot of stuff. You didn't get a whole lot of Zodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get a lot of things. And now it's like, okay, well, I go to the market every couple of days because what else do you do? But I love it.
If you getting out.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, you plan to do. You don't get.
And like
everything
she
done
said,
planned.
That's true.
that's the richness
Yes.
there.
Right, the
That's
richness.
it.
Yeah.
Because how much does organic food cost back there?
Right.
Woo, too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Here
Only
is
certain people
not that much.
It is
Can't
not
eat at
that
that
much.
level, and I feel like everything was designed by somebody
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, okay, you take all the economics out of the schools, so we're all dependent on people who do trades.
Yep.
Nobody knows the trade, and so we're so dependent on people doing stuff for us. We can't do anything. And
Exactly.
It's humbling to come here
And learn that.
and see people doing what we've done for centuries. And
Right.
you're like, dang, I didn't learn. And you think about your grandparents who were sharecroppers and people who use aloe vera for medicine. You go to the doctor, they're not going to tell you to drink king biloba. They're not
No.
going to tell you to drink moringa. They're going to say just not enough, not too much meat and salt, and they send you on your merry way. If
Exit.
you want, you can try these pills to
Thank
cover up
you.
your symptoms.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But they
Because it's not
never-
gonna. It's gonna give you another
Exactly.
symptom.
But yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, okay, so my grandmother on my mother's side is from Mississippi. My father's people are from Louisiana. My grandmother on my mother's side, now coming here, I understand her so much better than I ever did as a kid. Now, I was that child that wanted to be around my grandmother all the time, so I went out in the garden with her, and she had a flower garden in the front, and then she had a vegetable garden in the backyard. And when I got here, one day I was walking, and I just stopped. I'm like, oh, because somebody told me to drink some green tea with mint and honey and whatever else, just, you know. And I realized that that was what my grandmother did. She'd say, go outside in the yard and go pick this, go pick that, put it in a tea. You know, the aloe vera, if you got a cut, go put the aloe vera on your cut.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow, you know, so I said, okay, just even understanding, not even understanding too that, like, we are African. Maybe we didn't grow up thinking that, but some of the same things and remedies and stuff, they come right from here. So I mean, I love it.
We were taught to
No,
look
someone's
down
calling. I
on
was
that.
telling him that.
We were taught
I don't
to
wanna
look down
stop
on it
it.
because they're not educated.
Oh, you
Like,
wanna
my
put it on
grandmother
his
only went to
just
eighth
so you're
grade.
in.
Yes.
Oh,
But
it's
she knew
good.
we
It's
were
good.
Mandinka.
I'm good. No, I don't want to mess
That's
you up.
wonderful.
She told
Go ahead, keep
my oldest
recording.
cousin that we were Mandinka, and you think, you know, it must be just a wives' tale or something like that. But it's
Isn't that
crazy.
dope?
Like, we're taught to look down on, oh, because you're poor, that's why you can't afford to go to the store. And
Mhm.
But it's like the reverse.
Yeah.
It is so true.
Like, my
That's
husband
so
always
true.
tells me, the poor people that we consider poor here are actually the healthiest and live the
Yeah.
longest.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to do like the Westerners,
Mhm.
and we have to let them know, like, the box food, plastic
That
package
Just
stuff
no.
is not where it's
And
at.
that's the same thing when I got here. I was like, why do they shop every day for food? Didn't know.
Yeah.
Because it's actually fresh.
It's
Exactly.
actually fresh.
Yes.
I used to be mad with all the seeds in the grapes and stuff. I'm like, grapes
And the
aren't supposed to
oranges,
have seeds.
yes.
I'm like, it's too much work. I'm like, wait a minute.
Now
That's
you
the
know.
natural one.
This-
Yeah.
And they tell you to bring stuff across the way. Oh, it's not sanitary, so you can't import it. And I'm like, they probably don't want us to bring natural stuff because they
Real
got
food.
Because we're going to get the seeds and probably try to grow them or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's
That's
just
exactly
crazy.
what that. I remember as a little girl, I hated eating oranges with the seeds. And when I was little, I said, I can't wait till they just get these seeds out of here because I don't, you know. But now I know that orange is not good for you.
That's right.
It's what they call it, GMO,
GMO.
Yep.
made in a lab somewhere. No
Right.
seeds, none. Even the watermelons now. Every time I get a watermelon here now, I eat my seeds because it's so good.
I was just saying that.
When I
but
go to
somebody told me
we
that.
went to go to America and I had a watermelon, I just want no seed. I
Yeah.
mean, no, the ones without the seed. You
Right.
couldn't give me that.
Look, could you find them? Because let me tell you, I have been looking for a seeded
Watermelon.
watermelon in California. And
Wow.
I'm sorry, I could not find one at any store I went to. Everything is seedless.
I'm not sure if this one was organic, but I found it in Aldi's.
Okay.
They have it in a
probably
box,
then.
seeded, seedless. I never went to the one that say seedless
Okay.
ever again.
We used to have the ones like in Watts, my grandma's house, the Texas watermelon guy would drive in the truck. That's where she would buy hers from.
Yeah, like in Atlanta, they have this farmers market out there, and they have a lot of organic out there in Atlanta. So that's where when we're there, we will buy things there.
But yeah, we learn a lot from you guys.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you showing us everything, because even when you fail or learn from your mistakes, we learning right along with you.
Yeah. And that's, we ain't not intentionally putting the fails on there, but hey.
But it gives us ideas.
Exactly, why not? Because you don't know who's coming, and maybe they fail too.
Yeah.
And they're learning like, you know, we are. Because again, when we first got here, we didn't know anything. We just kept saying, where's everybody at? We need to find some Americans to talk to. I mean, they were here, but it was no YouTube, none of that. Nobody to show us that this is where you go here, or you get a reference book and say who's here, who's not. None of that was here. So that was one of the reasons why we did the YouTube. We wanted to show the people that, hey, you can come here and do this, you know.
Yes.
And
We
you don't.
appreciate you
Yes, thank you.
more than you know.
Yes.
I had my co-workers watching it, my mama watching it, just to open their mind, even if they don't come. It's just to show, so they can unlearn
What we've been taught, because they told us when we first came, you guys gonna get robbed. They're gonna take everything from y'all, and y'all gonna be back.
That's LA.
That's LA.
Oh, they say that?
Don't wear those colors. Don't wear those shoes. Somebody will, you know.
Wow.
We don't think of where we come from like that, but
Right.
It's crazy.
This is surreal sometimes.
It is.
You know, just to wake up and know that it can actually be this good.
Not only that, what you wanted to do in America, all the things that you wanted to do, and you know you can't do there, you can come right here and do
There's
it,
an
guys.
opportunity for everybody.
Everybody. It doesn't matter
And at
what it
any
is.
level, like,
Yes. At
you
any
don't have to
level.
compete with the big.
Ain't that the
companies.
truth?
You can just have your little shack and sell stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be all fancy.
Yes.
You know.
And what else we
Going to
like
debt.
here too? You can come here and you can be around a lot of millionaires and you don't even know it. We used to say the guy who owned QCell, we stayed next door to him. We didn't know that,
Oh, wow.
but it's like, you know, you never know who's who.
That's right.
In America, they divide it off.
Yep.
You go over there, you can't go over there,
Right.
and you know a lot of blacks there, a lot of Puerto Ricans here, Mexican,
Yeah.
whatever. And the rich people, we already know where they at. Who, let's say, the ones who they want us to believe is rich.
Uh-huh.
That part.
Yes. Yes. So everything okay? Yes. Well, I'm going to end now, Bag Family. I'm not gonna hold. Oh, okay. See, now he want to get in here and mess up more.
Come on now.
Come on. There you go. Go ahead.
Now, I want to ask the brother, the husband.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
you spent some time in America. How long were you in America?
A little bit over 11 years.
11 years? Okay. So basically you grew up in Senegal, right? Can you share some of your perspective, some similarity, things that are the same, and some contrast, things that are different that you saw compare Senegal to America?
Basically, what I learned about those 11 years, I learned that where I left is a better place. That's all.
To summarize it.
That's it.
Wow. Okay.
Basically, you should have stayed where you at.
Makeup, plastic, Hollywood life, all you see.
Yeah.
Come back over here.
Really?
Yeah.
So what would you say to your brothers? Because you know a lot of them are going back way. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the continent. What would you say to the brothers that are saying, hey, you know what? I want to go to America. I want to go to the UK. I want to go to Italy, Spain. Because it ain't happening in the Gambia, Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, blah, blah, blah. What would you say to those brothers that are watching that?
I don't want to stop nobody. Go out there, hit your head on the wall, and come back.
That's hardcore there.
Yeah.
Because doing that, now some ain't going to make it back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, whoever lucky enough will make it back.
That's true.
Not
That's
lucky
true.
enough, you stay on the field.
That
That's
is
right.
true. Because we have bumped into some who had did it numerous times, but they were lucky enough to make it back. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think
it's nothing you can teach people.
Yeah.
Just
Sometimes
tell
you
them
have to
your
learn.
perspective and let them learn their own way.
Got you,
You
dude.
can't stop people from learning.
Yeah. Now I like that because it's short and to the point. You know what I'm saying? Now some people would say that's kind of callous. You know, what about the people that go die? Hey, you brought it on yourself, right? So I want to turn around and ask y'all those closing same questions. Those that are in America who are straddling the fence, who think they got the good life or living the illusion, who are not quite sure if they want to at least visit though. What would y'all say to people that are thinking about getting out but too scared to do so?
Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it. I feel like I was spiritually led here. Period.
Awesome.
Right? So if it's in your mind to do, if you're thinking about it, there's something calling you. Your
Exactly.
ancestors are calling you and saying, hey, come on back.
Mhm.
So if I had to say to anybody, and you know what, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And the ones that are like, oh no, I would never go, okay, bye, don't come.
Thank
Stay.
you.
It's
Stay.
not for you.
You don't
See
have
you.
to come here, right?
Right.
But for those that are genuinely interested in at least visiting the continent, whether it's Gambia or Senegal or Ghana or wherever it is, I would say just do it. Just do it, and you will not regret it. You will not. I would bet my life on it. You won't regret it. You'll get something.
Awesome. Now you're not a paid spokesperson for Nike because you kept saying just do it. I looked down at your shoes and I see that they're Nike, so
They're not Nike.
I know. I was just playing.
Not a paid spokesperson.
All right then.
Okay, so for people who are thinking about it and are scared, I was scared, and what helped me with that was doing my research and finding other people who have done it and learning from them, and that's a blessing that a lot of people before didn't have. Do your research, talk to people, find out, travel and visit and learn. It may not be for you, but you won't know until you give it a shot, or you at least go visit and check it out. I think another thing people worry about is not fitting in, because I thought I was Afrocentric and stuff, and I came here, I was like, oh wait, I can't get with that out. That's a little too much. But accept who you are. We are a different tribe of Africans, and so you don't have to come and change how you dress, try to fit in, change how you speak, the music you listen to. Bring all that with you. The good things about our culture, you can bring that with you, and there's other people who share that same culture, so you don't have to feel alone. And as you get exposed to the local culture, then you can evolve and grow. It's naturally going to happen, but don't feel forced to fit in. There's a lot of people that I talk to, and they're like, I'm African. I feel like they're treating me like I'm different, and I'm like, it's not that you're different, that we don't have this. It's that we just have a different way of thinking. We have a different way of seeing things, and that's beautiful. The diversity is a positive thing.
It is.
So don't feel bad for not being African enough. Don't feel like you're a two-bob, because you're not. But we are who we are, and accept the culture that we created for ourselves in the States is valid, and it's ours, and you can take that wherever you go. We don't have to be there where it's oppressed and suppressed and watered down. You can actually do your whole culture right here. Barbecue, collard greens, whatever. You free. Hip hop, jazz, whatever you think you miss from home, bring that with you. We brought our Mexican seasonings. we brought our hot sauce from Louisiana.
Hello.
Whatever you think you need, bring it with you, and then
you can do your wobble also.
Yeah.
Wobble dance.
Oh,
Yeah.
the wobble. We be doing the wobble and the Cuban
Oh
shuttle.
yeah, and you learn on the way. Like
Yeah.
most always say, you need to learn the language. I wouldn't necessarily say that you need it. I mean, it'd be great if you learn some of it.
Some.
I mean, some people may not want to at that time yet. But like they always say to me, you've been here so long, you don't know the language. I know how to get around. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you know how to do what you know how to do in America, you're gonna do it here too.
That's all you need.
Exactly. Thank
In
you.
this Mexican community, I had a co-worker who's a county employee working there living in LA for over 40 years. He can't even speak one sentence in English. But he's doing what he's supposed to do to make his money
And he
to
did.
survive there.
Exactly.
And he's fine.
So, and you could do it here. That's like when I first got here, they said, how do you go and you drive and you get out and you know, you don't know the language yet, you know. I have a little common sense, you know, and I will use it. And if I know that I'm being taken over or, you know, they're using me or whatever, I know how to deal with that. But I know how to get around, you know. Once I move into a place I've never been there before, I'm going to make some friends. Nobody, that's not going to stop me just because I don't know the language.
These Western people coming over here, the light-skinned ones, they don't know how to speak the local languages. They speak only the English. They get around, do whatever they want to do, have their bills, and go back home.
And if you
don't
learn
have to
small,
come over
it'll be
here
all
to
right.
speak the dialect, as long you know the sense of communication.
Exactly.
You know how you make your thing happen. That's what makes sense.
I mean, it will be helpful when you learn it. That's fine. But if you got the
Integrate
basic,
it
you're
more,
fine.
but,
You'll be able to get around.
You know, but that's how we're built. Like, you know, just our identity, just our culture, just you know, being an African. You can navigate. You can go to different places.
Exactly.
And you will definitely survive. Even when our ancestors didn't have that choice, they said, okay, this is what the new reality is. Now we have to try to do, you know, what we can to be able to work together to make things happen. So we come from that stock.
Right.
We come from that stock. And there's a quote that says, we're separated by distance, but united at heart. Just remember that I know you.
Exactly. I like that.
And even when you don't speak the language, a simple smile, just when we walk, how about this? You can be in a non-melanated country, right? And you walk past another African. You'll get that glance, kind of like, okay,
Always.
I see you.
Always.
I got you.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're standing there at the bank.
You feel that
and-
spirit.
Yeah,
It's-
you
the
standing there
spirit
at the
is
bank.
there.
You got like another brother or sister in there. And when something is kind of going on or some kind of fish, you look at each other like, yeah, you saw that too?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
the way I
yeah.
felt when I got here.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew how to get
Yeah.
around.
On code.
Exactly.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
that is.
Exactly.
And
So-
you know what? Can I say one
No,
more
go
thing?
ahead,
Sure.
Mama. Go ahead.
Please do not believe the hype. Africans love us.
Yes,
Okay,
they
we're
do.
very welcoming. So I don't care if you've heard whatever you've heard that is not true. You are home when you are here, right? We are Africans when we're here. I've heard that so many times. Well, I'm not going because they don't like us. I'm like, that's a lie from the pit of hell. That's not
Exactly.
true.
Thank you.
That's
We're the
not
same
true.
people. Same
They
people.
love
Same
us
people
and
that
I
don't
love
like
them.
a person is probably because that person's unlikable.
That's right.
It has nothing
Or
to do
doing
with
something bad.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
So it's not like in general, like generally speaking, we don't always like everybody, right?
That's true.
But when it comes to this whole supposed divide between African Americans and Africans from the continent, that's not true.
Right.
Bull.
And they want to fixate on that.
Yeah.
Like the African born in America is the problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so the
Yeah.
whole continental African don't get along with the African born in America. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Something is behind the scenes trying to drive that wedge.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
It's
all
crazy,
good.
but being here, we've met the Caribbean Africans, the continent Africans. We're in Haiti, Canadians, UK.
Wow.
We've met so many, and we are all pretty much the same.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. So
Just
let's
different
wrap this
countries.
up with Omar. You know, we're gonna wrap this up with you. You're gonna be the last one to say something, right?
Yeah.
What would you say, since you're a Gambian and you've never been to America or the UK, right?
Yeah, me, I never been to the America, but for example, like people are.
Omar, I gotta ask the question, man. Let me ask the question.
You always bother
Go
Omar.
ahead, Omar, go ahead.
No,
After you finish talking, then I ask the question, Omar.
No, ask me.
Ask you the question?
Yeah. Ask
Okay.
Me.
I didn't want to interrupt you now, but I
You're
didn't want you
doing
to
it.
answer a question that I hadn't asked.
Yeah.
So my
Okay.
question, Omar,
Okay.
my question to you is,
Ah.
being a brother from the continent who's never been to UK or America, right?
Yeah.
What would you say to single females that are thinking about moving to the Gambia?
I knew he was gonna put him
What's
on
wrong,
the
y'all? What happened?
spot.
It's funny for me.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
So what would you say?
Okay. Now repeat it again.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
All right.
Okay. repeat
You
it
forgot
again.
it because you were looking at Angel over there. But that's okay. You forgot. But anyway.
Don't mix me with the lady.
No. Okay, no. I'm gonna ask the question. Okay, no.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay.
Now,
I'm listening now.
you've never left Gambia. You've never been to America or the UK, right?
Yeah.
what would you say to people, single females, who are thinking about coming to the Gambia? They don't know if they'll be saved
Yeah.
as, not a husband, What would you say to single women coming to the Gambia?
Yeah. Okay. What I want to say, just take their mind free and watch and listen carefully.
Okay.
Because here, anyway, when you say Africa, I know Gambia
Right.
and Senegal little bit. Yeah. But when you come to these two countries, you have to watch. If you see somebody who say he love you,
he love you.
Yeah, listen to me.
Okay. He just met you and he love you.
Let him talk.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. If you see somebody who say he love you, before you tell him something, you have to look and watch and see what kind of person is. That's why always we are saying when you are staying here, you have to know our language little bit.
And be careful who
Yeah.
you socialize.
When you know little bit,
Enough
then
to get around.
yeah.
To understand.
So
Yes.
you see, well, for example, when we are sitting here, me I'm another type, this other one is another type. We can talk our type. This one is a stranger, he cannot know.
Right.
So we can discuss anything which you know that this
To
other
get
one
over
cannot
on
know.
you.
So
That's what
why
he's basically
always
saying.
We are saying when you are here, you want to stay here, you have to know little bit local language.
Okay. I
In
understand.
case, yeah.
I do.
So-
So in other words,
Okay.
are single women that come here,
Yeah.
are they safe? Because they ask us this question all the time.
Yeah, they do
As a
ask
single
that.
woman,
Okay.
am I safe in the Gambia from people like Omar?
Yeah.
He needs to get hit. Where that stick at?
Okay.
Are they safe?
Single woman, when they come here.
Yes.
Yeah, me also, I like single woman.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not a single man, but I like a single woman.
Oh,
He's not a single person, but he
that
likes
ain't the
it.
question,
No,
Omar.
let it, just let it.
Omar, that ain't the question.
Look at you. You and Rick just instigate.
No, that ain't the
So,
question.
huh?
That wasn't the question, Omar. Are the women safe when they come here? That's the question.
Are
Omar.
they safe?
How they save,
Are they safe? Will they be safe?
Will people bother them? Are they safe?
how they protect or how they save.
Yeah.
You mean?
Yeah.
How they save the single woman
Yes.
When they come
here.
here, would they be safe when they come to the Gambia?
Would
Yeah.
somebody bother them, try to kill them or something like that?
I think when they came, they have to stay one place before they know the place.
Okay.
So, likely, single woman, when he come here, always when he go out, single boys follow him.
Okay.
Follow him, telling him, nice thing, you also getting that nice thing. But behind that nice thing, if at all he's a bad man, then he can do his thing. But always, before you mingle with somebody, you have to take care.
Right.
And watch.
To be
seriously.
cautious.
Because here, it's too much now.
Same thing on the States.
Yeah,
Right.
same.
But
Yeah.
but what we're saying is it's safe. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And get time to learn them.
Right.
Right.
See who they are.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause it's
all.
the same thing.
It doesn't matter whatever you go in the world, it's the same system.
Mhm.
Very true.
Just be cautious.
Very true.
But
we
more
always get
than
asked that
likely, like
question,
we
so-
say, we think it's safe. I do.
I think it's 96, 98% safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If, like he say, you probably just get the
Many-
boys bothering you. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many people, okay, because of when they see something with you, if they want, they will tell you nice thing.
Mhm.
So after behind that nice thing, bad thing will come.
Mhm.
Always be that game between men and women.
Mhm.
Just gotta be cautious. That's
Yeah.
all.
That's it.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
But I think it's safe.
Yeah, I think it's safe too, sweetheart. Yeah.
But so, do you feel like all the single women, when they come over here, they have to get hosted by you for a while?
Because that's
while
what
you
he's
teach
saying.
them the city,
Good
or
point.
they can go by their own.
Well, I don't know another people, but for me, you asking me for me, for me, why I like single women?
Oh, my.
Me also, I'm staying here. I'm married.
So you single?
I'm
No.
not a single.
He's married, but he likes single
And
women.
he just had a baby too. He just had a baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
So-
Omar.
About a week ago.
Congratulations.
How empty is your list to be get full? How many you missing? How many numbers you missing?
How many wives?
How many?
How
He
many
only have
wives
one.
you missing on your list?
One, only I get one.
You have only one.
Only
So
one.
you're missing three.
Yeah, no.
You wanna
Yeah.
I just said, yeah, don't put words in my mouth. No.
That was a Freudian slip.
That was.
Wait, what? Yeah.
One.
So you're missing three on the list.
Yeah.
So how long you give yourself to complete those three missing?
Anyway, it depends how I see.
So it just depends how many single women you see per year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you see three this month, you're gonna make all those three.
Exactly. Or.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted more.
I reject one.
You reject them and you get one.
Yes.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
I didn't either. I thought you was okay with just one.
That's what we thought, Omar.
What?
I thought you was.
You know?
That's what it was until I see the opportunity opens up. So
That's what Omar said.
I cannot get you clearly.
You. How many wives do you want?
Me?
Yes.
What I'm saying, I say two.
Two. Oh, you want one more?
Just get one more.
Only one more. Okay.
I'm having one.
But I mean, if you have one, you want the second one,
Yeah.
better just get all of it, the list completed. 3, 4.
Guys.
I cannot.
Like
He
how I
said
do.
instead of just getting one more, get three more.
Listen, 4.
Oh,
No.
did you now?
He said he don't
I
want.
have 4 months already.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
have this one. I have 2 of my sisters and my mom. So this is all
That's right.
He said no. He want one more. That's it.
One more left. Because I want a helper. The
Oh.
other one, now, too much family. So,
So how many kids you have altogether again?
7.
Oh, 7.
2 boys.
She need help.
Okay.
You need help.
Now, if you need
Sister
help,
wife.
call me. I'm a brother. I can help you out.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Welcome.
You might want like other kind of help.
Because obviously I'm
And
staying
you're
here.
not that kind of help.
The other wife is staying inside the village.
So
at
what
the
kind of help
compound.
exactly do you
Like,
need?
like a business. I'm doing business here.
This far
Yeah.
down there, your bar.
So you want a wife over there to help?
Yeah.
Oh, and the other one has to be at home.
Finish?
They will
All
stay
right, see y'all
here.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. see
Bye
y'all
bye.
tomorrow. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go wrap
So
this
you
up.
get
Okay.
me?
Yes, we get you now.
You get
Yeah, I
me?
do. Thanks,
I
Omar.
got you.
Yeah, okay.
Clarify.
Okay, that's what I want. Business woman.
Oh, okay. Thank you. A businesswoman.
Are you really a businessman to get a businesswoman?
Yeah, really.
Really? If you're really a businessman, you don't need a businesswoman. You handle everything after it's done.
No.
You just feed them.
Because if you want to do business, you have to mix with the woman
Yeah.
so that
That's smart.
the business can go.
That's right.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a real example.
Okay.
You see Uncle Rick sitting right here.
Yeah.
You see everything he's handling.
Yeah.
He have only one.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I say this. Because my first one, he didn't have that chance to stay here with me to make the business.
Ah.
She don't have the
So
qualifications.
the compound is too big. I know. I think you went there. You
Yes, sir.
stayed
We've been there several
So,
times.
Always.
Why don't you
Alone.
just get help in far as like a sitter or something?
He is doing that, sweet mama. That's
He
what
just
he's
said the
saying.
wife don't have help.
That's why he's taking a second wife.
Yeah.
He don't have her now, so
Is anybody not understanding what Omar's saying? Omar's saying his
I
wife
mean-
needs help.
right.
So
that's
he's
what
taking
I
a
said.
second wife.
No, if
You don't
he lives
necessarily
alone,
have to
he
get
just
a
gets to
second
his
wife to
age.
get help.
He doesn't need a second one to help her.
That's what he just said. I'm gonna
can
go with
make it
Omar. I'm
without
just
Well,
saying.
that's what he wants.
Yeah.
That's not actually probably what he
Omar
needs,
had-
but
just had you had a baby a week ago.
yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something. You are living proof that it can happen. You know what I'm saying? This year, maybe it's gonna be my year. I'm just saying. Thank you. You see these grades right here. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. What is it? Is it the mango fruit? What is it? What is it?
What makes you so strong?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Because you like to tell the woman you're strong. So what makes you so strong?
Because you have 7
You
children.
have 7
Yeah.
children and a baby.
Yeah.
Right.
You asked me what made me strong.
Yeah, because before you tell us,
Cola
you know,
nut.
I'm strong.
He do take cola nuts, don't
No,
you?
no, no, no.
Oh, no.
No, I don't take cola. Just natural like that.
Oh, natural.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Me, I never take any medicine. No, no.
Okay.
Oh no, okay,
So
yeah,
just
no.
put those coronas down.
No, no, no.
No, okay, so you know maybe like some hot links and stuff on the grill ain't good.
No.
You know,
Woo, I think that messes us up there.
okay. All right.
When I take medicine to put it myself, like to add it with my power, oh, my wife is going to cry. Like, yeah. Okay.
Come on now,
Because
keep it
I
clean.
took- yeah, I
Keep
took-
it clean.
Okay, we gonna cut this, guys. Thank you, guys. We've been having a great time. We can continue off of this camera, guys.
Anybody got a cigarette?
Okay, thank you, guys. My bag family.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Melanated Moses and Mr. Rick.
Thank you, sweet
You ain't got
mama.
nothing else to say?
No, sweet mama.
Oh,
I'm gonna let
that's
you
the
do it this
whole
time.
video.
I'ma let you
Bye,
do it.
guys. We'll see you later, bag family.
It's somebody.